Shiv, also coming back to you, this of course will cement US's position as India's second largest supplier of defense hardware after Russia.
Absolutely, and in the 2 decades since the US has resumed supply of military hardware to India, Polami, remember the US had imposed sanctions on India in the wake of the 1998 nuclear test. But after the Kargil war, it has been a virtually non-stop supply line of weapons and equipment. From C-17 and C-130 aircraft for the Air Force, the P-8Is for the Navy, the Apache and Chinook helicopters for the Air Force as well, the M777 ultralight artillery guns for the Indian Army. It has been a virtually uninterrupted supply of American armament, very much in keeping with how the US sees India as an ally in the region, as a countervailing force to a rising China as well. So this is going to be a huge sort of binding force as far as the India-US strategic relationship is concerned. But it's also the most complicated and significant, military system that is being supplied, Polami, because, unlike transport aircraft and helicopters, the Predator drones are a very, very closely guarded piece of technology. They are not supplied by the United States to any other country apart from NATO allies and very, very close nations like Israel and Japan. No other country has permission to, acquire this capability. The U.S. keeps, the actual intellectual property of these Predators a highly classified secret, and for good reason, because these are advanced systems that have been used by the CIA for drone bombings in the AFPAC region, in Iraq, etc. The capability is, as Gaurav correctly described, a major game changer. This kind of thing can tilt the balance of any kind of conflict by the sheer virtue of what these Predator drones can do. Once the balloon goes up. So India acquiring this capability is also an affirmation of that relationship. The fact that beyond Quad, beyond Malabar, India is seen as not just a rising regional power, but also a global power. And I think, defense deals are sweeteners when it comes to diplomacy, and you've seen that as well, Polami. But the Predator, the Sea Guardian drone deal goes beyond all of that. What I'm basically trying to say in conclusion is that this isn't just another weapon system. This is basically the United States saying, we trust India with the most complex, most closely guarded military equipment, because the challenges that India faces are the challenges that the United States faces as well.
Right. Shiv and Gaurav, thank you so much for sharing your perspective on this mega defense deal that India is expected to sign with the United States.